They never, ever refused my matriculation. Now, you think of what I'm saying. $150 a semester. Now, somebody had to help that and make that happen. And there were people contributing from everywhere to make. I couldn't go to any other college. I didn't have the money. I'm drafted to go into the Army. 1948, Harry Truman had integrated the armed services, and he made it very clear that I mean what I say. People didn't know that he was committed to the rights of people. In those instances, they told us, when you finish law school, go back to your communities and participate, organize, and help. So I went back and set up a law firm and law practice, not a law firm, by myself. My sisters both were secretaries in school systems. They were my secretaries in the evening. And I would take what work I had to them. And then my practice grew and grew. And I started finding out that things couldn't happen like I wanted them to happen. I was always complaining as to the courtrooms were segregated. Other things were taking place. I didn't like it. And as Tim pointed out, they hadn't had a state senator since Reconstruction. I said, I think I'm gonna run for that job myself. He said, well, he's going crazy. He's not gonna be elected. I was, and became the first black senator during that time. I'm not telling you these things braggadocious. I'm telling you historically, because there were people that I knew would be helping me who didn't. People that I thought I could count on who were not there. And yet, when things started getting better and better, and when I finally did get elected, I saw that we could make a difference. When I got into the Senate, and one of the things I was trying to do, I said, well, we need to get a holiday for Dr. Martin Luther King. They said, well, he's going crazy. Virginia, he got to be out of his mind. And they may have been right. I'd get the bill passed in his House. I'm sorry, in the Senate. The House would kill it. I'd get it passed in the House and the Senate. The governor would veto it. I'd get it passed in the House and the Senate. And another governor vetoed it. Tim Kaine didn't tell you, but his father finally signed the bill that I finally got passed by both houses. And so let me thank you. Thank you very much for what you've done, and you know what the cause is. To raise funds and to be able to send kids to school who want to go to school. To focus to the extent of what HBCUs can do, particularly looking as we see at Howard and Virginia Union and others, what they can do. I'm one generation removed from slavery. His sisters and brothers were slaves. And he didn't talk about it, he wouldn't talk about it. My mother would say, Robert, tell him he's asking you. And it hurt him. But she would say to me, it doesn't matter what your history has been, it doesn't matter from whence you come. What's most important is where you're going and what you want to do. And once you make up your mind that you're right, don't let anyone tell you you can't. Don't even let me tell you that you can't. And so it was so instilled in me that I believed it, and I've learned it, that I shall persist until I succeed. Because I was not delivered into this world in defeat, nor does defeatism run through me or the blood of my ancestors. I'm not some sheep waiting to be parted by some shepherd. I don't want to know the sheep, talk with sheep, sleep with sheep. because the slaughterhouse of failure is not my destiny, and I will persist until I succeed. God bless all of you. Thank you.